You heard the word? YouTube, what's going on? Nick here from USairsofters. As you can tell, school's out. Hell yeah. It's time. Summer airsoft. All the freaking way. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be the review of the JG M16a2. First up, I painted the rifle myself with Crown Camouflage OD. I think the accent of the way I painted it looks really nice. So I picked the gun up from AirsoftStation.com for about $150. You can also get the A1, the A2, and the A3, and A4. I picked the A2, and I'll tell you why in a sec. But for right now, I'll tell you what the gun comes with. Don't. It's not going to work. Dang it. You get a manual cleaning rod, a little sample packet of BBs. You get a crappy wall charger. You get a front sight adjustment tool, mag winding key. You also get the nickel cadmium 8.4 volt 1500 milliamp hour battery, large type. Get to this in a second. And that's the thing about these clones. They're set up out of the box, ready to go with accessories and everything you need. But the internals of clones are not as good as, for example, a higher end rifle such as a G&G ICS. Lip hurts, I'm sorry. Stuff like that. So, the rifle is mainly constructed of plastic stock, grip, mags metal, handguards, upper lower receiver, but everything under black accents, barrel sights, dust cover, mag release, trigger guard, bolt release, body pins, sight. This one's metal too. This is metal as well. Delta ring, sight adjuster, all of that stuff is metal. Some of the things I didn't like about the gun, the hop-up is a little funky. Sometimes it's just not the greatest hop-up for, well, you know, a lot of stock rifle hop-up sucks anyway. It might just be new bucking, because, you know, bucking sucks, like that, such as these anyway. Not necessarily a higher-end rifle, but in the clones, that's definitely the case there. So, I don't know, it might be that or just get a metal hop-up chamber altogether. As far as I know, the only clone company that can get a good hop-up right out of the box is Sima. So, whatever. Bee's knees. Battery for this guy goes in the stock here. Right in there. It's pretty easy. You just slide the battery down on this side right here. There's a place for it, and you can tuck the wires up here. You can fit large batteries in there, 8.4s and 9.6s. You'd probably mod a little bit and get a 10.8 in there, but that's gonna, a 10.8 just the amount of cells just puts too much stress on the gearbox. When it starts going over 8, it puts a little more stress on the gearbox, so you have to do, it would probably end up stripping the teeth of the gears altogether. But because the gears, I do not believe are steel. They are probably made of like cast or pot metal, metal. So, word of caution there. Besides, the freaking 1080 is like a $72 value, so whatever. Anyway, God, I'm so tired. The reason I picked the A2 is, one, it's a few dollars cheaper. The A3 was $400 with 12s, is what the website said. Why? I probably think that's just a mess up, so pay no attention to that. But A2, I picked it because the charging handle doesn't come off. It's not removable. Some people's like, oh, that's a bad thing, because then it can put optics. Well, if you take this off, post gets in the way, and you can't, and you can take this off, but you have to put a gas block in there, and God knows people don't want to do that. So you just buy an $8 UTG rail mount, not in the way. That's why I went with the A2. A4 would have been nice though, believe me. I would have loved the A4 or the Vietnam. Good, but you know. Excuse me. The A4 is about $25 more for the rail system up top, just for the cost of the extra metal. So, yeah. 300 round, high capacity magazine. We all know how high caps mag work. Winding wheel on the bottom. I do believe this is a sling mount. I believe. I'm not totally sure. I know this is one and this is one. Because you could probably run a 1 point right here. This could be for like a 2 or 3, something like that. I'm really not sure. Because I'm really not a sling type of person. So, comment below and tell me what it is. So, and if this quality of this video doesn't come out really good, having a fear, growing pains, suck, new channel, stuff like that happens. So, yeah, the battery it comes with is decent. It's definitely not great, but it gets the job done for like 2 hours. It's only 1500 milliamp. I have a video on batteries, just all about batteries, different types of batteries, different brands of batteries, different cell type batteries, custom made battery packs and stuff like that. If you don't know what a custom made battery pack is, like the specific AUG batteries, SCAR batteries, L85, L86 batteries, stuff like that. So yeah. So I'm really interested to get a crane stock battery. It looks cool. So yeah. Version 2 gearbox inside. It's metal. The housing is metal. 7mm bushings inside this guy. Metal bushings inside this guy. Gears, metal gears. It's a solid gearbox. I will say it's solid. I opened it up. It's solid. Now, the parts itself aren't the greatest things in the world, but it's solid to the point where stuff's not going to come loose, and it's not going to crap out on you anytime soon. Because I've had this thing for about a month and a half now, and people say that clones will crap out in about a couple of weeks because the internals aren't crap. Well, maybe that's because I haven't had a really high milliamp hour battery or cell battery or something like that, but the gearbox is held up decent with 0 upgrades. It's powering an M120 spring in there, which is giving it about 400 to 380 to 420 FPS, something like that. I don't really know. 400 range. They should have really just stuck with an M110, which is what I would have done. I really don't like guns that shoot this high. Except for snipers or like an LMG or support guy, but in my opinion. Delta ring, pull back, you can take these off, throw a grenade launcher, put a rail on here or something here. You can rerun this. You can rerun this out of a PEC box and maybe get the wires to come out here or something if you wanted to, but I personally like the battery in stock because I like large type batteries. They give high rate of fires from what I've seen. Plastic flash hider, 14mm counterclockwise threads under here. There's a set screw you can take off on this guy and get that right off. One thing I also don't like, this isn't painted. I don't like that. I wish it was painted because, you know, who wants to do it by themselves? You know, I want the damn thing painted. But that's no big deal. A hop-up is decent. Not the greatest hop-up system in the world, but it's decent. It gets the job done. So it was a little funky at first, but you know, it's alright once you got it. Because actually the wheel was stuck; it wouldn't move, and I had to like take like a screwdriver and press it a little bit. I don't know if that was just a factory defect or all of them are like that, but whatever. Blow release does nothing. I wish it would. Like, pull that back. This stays open. Slam it. Be uber cool. So, dishes are done. So yeah, it's a really nice gun. It is totally of course, it's TM compatible. Um, Sling mount's pretty sturdy. This is right on the front sight. This one, I think you could trust it. I think the paint's starting to rub off, but yeah, it's a quality gun. So you know, there's we press up the body pins here. This top part slides off, and then there's a gearbox sitting right up here. So yeah, the motor in is decent too. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Effective range. Effective range. Not how far it can go. Effective range. I'd say 125 feet is a good range. I think your max range that you're going to be able to hit a target is probably about 160, and that's out of the box, so that's pretty good. So just throwing a Type 4 in there, get a better hop up, and you got a really nice, accurate gun. So that's about all I have to say with this gun. Stay tuned. KGW PG6 and Leaper's 4x32 scope is coming up next. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Can't do a shooting test right now because my cameraman's not here, so I'm using a tripod right now. So sorry about that, but you know, gotta deal with it. Nick signing off here. Later.